What they don't tell you is once that amount is exhausted, you're on the hook for the remainder. Hey folks, Eric here. Come to talk to you a little bit more about insurance companies and how they try and prevent from paying you or paying you as little as possible on a claim. These are the things that they're not going to tell you, but I think you need to know this is a way that you can protect your claim and protect your case. Insurance companies really thrive on people who don't trust lawyers. That's a huge segment of our population, as you can imagine. I understand that, unfortunately. Here's what they do. They thrive on the ability to get you on the phone, to pretend to listen to you, to pretend to be sympathetic to what you're having to go through. And they'll tell you pretty early in the case, we can pay you $5,000 or we'll pay for your medical bills. And what ends up happening is someone will think that that's going to be a lot of money and they'll accept it. Two things that you need to be aware of. You probably have something in your insurance policy. The defendant or the person who caused the incident that requires you to talk to an adjuster probably has something in their insurance policy. It's called medical payments coverage. And what that means is there's a small amount of money, usually it's about $5,000 to $15,000, that can be used to pay for medical bills. All you have to do is notify the insurance company of who's been treating you. They'll get in touch with the hospital or the doctor and pay up to the amount of med pay coverage. What they don't tell you is once that amount is exhausted, you're on the hook for the remainder. And so if they tell you we're going to pay for your medical bills, you need to make sure they're going to pay for all of your medical bills. At those stages in the case, it's usually you that are going to get stuck with medical bills because your care isn't complete yet. They try and rush you into settlement because they know that you want to get this behind you. So what do we do as lawyers to push back on this type of behavior? Well, number one, I try and help you understand the situation because I understand that you're going through a difficult time. You're probably hurt. You're unable to go to work. You may be without a car, a whole list of other things that may be making your life very, very, very inconvenient. But I make sure that you understand what's at risk if you take something quickly. I help you understand what the value of your case may be, help you understand how long it could take, and it could take a little while. But I do it this way because I want to make sure that if we resolve a case in your benefit, that it's not something that's going to cause you problems later on down the road. Don't get caught in the rush that the insurance company puts you in. The other way that they try and really make sure that you don't get the amount of money that you're probably entitled to is deal with you directly and usually encourage you or tell you that you don't need a lawyer. There have been studies that show that people who do not have lawyers and deal directly with insurance companies themselves usually get about anywhere from 2/3 to 50% less than they would if they had hired a lawyer. There are a lot of reasons for this. We'll go through that in a later episode, but you need to understand that they're trying to push it quickly so you don't get a lawyer, so you don't understand what you're giving up. And I need you to understand, once you sign something that the insurance company sends you, your claim is over. Your case is over. You can't go back and open it back up later on if you find out that you're in a worse position than you thought you were. My advice is don't be in a hurry. Contact a lawyer. Understand your rights. Understand what you're entitled to. Understand the situation that you find yourself in, whether it's how long this kind of case is going to take, what you can do, how much this case may be worth. Those are important things that you need to know to make an educated decision about your life or your loved one's life. I hope this helps. Please subscribe. Pay attention for some new videos. If there's something that you would like us to address in a future video, please drop a comment and we'll be glad to do that. Look forward to seeing you soon.